Hi, something a bit different today. For those of you that don't know, I've recently purchased some shares in iRacing, and one of the things that gives me access to is when they have to report to their shareholders what's going on, they talk about sort of future developments and things they're working on. And something that was buried in one of their reports that I noticed was a partnership they've entered into with Uber and Waymo. And I thought, well, what's all that about? Now, if you didn't know, then Waymo they make these driverless cars that you can see. They've been testing them for years. They're full of computers. They've been on the real roads, and they're getting more and more popular. More and more countries are changing their legislation to allow them to drive. So you can see it's pretty it's pretty impressive. But what they're finding is that while some people are quite happy to do that and feel safe being driven. We've got other people who are saying, "Oh, what if the situation gets really tricky? What if I need some help and assistance? What if it's something particularly difficult? Shouldn't there be a backup? Shouldn't there be a real person driving?" And Uber, who obviously everyone knows, the ride sharing and sort of replacing taxis, they want a bit of this action as well. So they've jumped in and they're going to work with Waymo and create these driverless taxis. But they're concerned as well about, some passengers may want someone who can drive the vehicle to step in. So there's a third company called Yay. I think they're Vay, sorry. And they've been developing technology where people are remote driving. So you've got a computer that can drive the car, but you've also got people remote driving. So you've got someone on essentially what looks like a sim rig, driving a car. They've got their triple screens. They've got all of their information, and they're there sort of when the driverless car needs assistance, they step in and help and augment and, can deal with tricky situations, give the passenger some comfort and confidence, get through whatever the particular issue is, and then hand it back to the autonomous driving. So, sounds really exciting. So where the hell does iRacing fit with all of that? Well, I think, as a sim racer and fellow sim racers out there, I think we all know that the best and safest drivers you could possibly find to do this sort of thing are sim racers. So iRacing is going to reach out to all of its A license drivers, anyone with an I rating above 3K with an A license, and ask them if they're interested. Bit of part-time work. You can do it from your existing sim rig as long as you've got a good internet connection. And they're going to be doing some, special vehicles, special cars for this new partnership. So I just wanted to share that. I don't know how far away it is, but it seems pretty exciting. I mean, I've recently left my sort of full-time job, and this seems perfect to do this sort of thing. So, sign up for a couple of hour shift and wait to be called upon and then drive one of these virtual cars. So, really exciting. Big things ahead. So, that's it. I just thought I'd share that with you. Anyway, enjoy the rest of your day. Stick around to my channel. Watch some of my racing if you like. See the kind of taxi driver that I'll be. And maybe I'll see you next time at the track.